Hello Overclockers and welcome to the latest News Weekly episode. Every Friday we bring you the latest gaming and tech stories. Today there's loads of gaming news from game events to release dates and even free demos. So let's kick off the episode and get straight into it. The first gaming story is from Epic Games, and this week's freebie on the Epic Games Store is For the King. This tabletop RPG is a challenging mix of adventure, questing, and turn-based gameplay. You can join it with friends to explore the various environments and take on hordes of enemies. If you end up really enjoying the game, you'll be pleased to know there's an affordable DLC called the Lost Civilization Adventure Pack arriving on February the 10th. It brings with it new regions, weapons, playable characters, and more. You can make sure to get your free copy of For the King before February the 11th. Epic Games also recently announced their year in review statistics that reveal a lot of you have been taking full advantage of their generosity. During 2020, almost 750 million free games were claimed, which is surely impressive. The second story is about another popular gaming platform, Steam. The Steam Game Festival will run from Wednesday the 3rd of February and finishes on Tuesday the 9th. This week-long event is a way for developers to showcase their upcoming PC games, and there's over 500 game demos for you to play. You can expect plenty of live streams, video content, and Q&As with talented developers. You'll be able to check out what many different studios are working on, and the trailer released by Steam teased some of the games that will be included. Taking part in the event are first-time developers, smaller studios, and more established indie creators, so there's bound to be something for everyone. If you want to find out even more info about the Steam Game Festival, head over to the official Steam website. The next story is about Biomutant, which was originally shown to the general public for the first time back in 2017, and it came with an estimated release date of sometime in 2019. Clearly, it missed that deadline, and since then the developers' Experiment 101 had gone very quiet, only releasing a tantalising trailer in 2020. However, in a recent statement, we learned that we'll finally be able to play the game on the 25th of May. It's going to be available on both PC and last-gen consoles, and you can currently add it to your wishlist on Steam. Biomutant looks like an ambitious RPG game with a post-apocalyptic theme and a unique combat system. The gameplay allows you to mix agility, melee, shooting, martial arts, and extra abilities. The Biomutant name comes from the interesting way you can evolve your character using mutations caused by the radioactive, contaminated world around you. The extra time that's being spent to develop the game has been used for bug fixing the expansive open world with a team of only 20 people. This smaller studio wanted to avoid a big crunch or overworking staff to the point of burnout. It sounds like Experiment 101 is trying to overcome the challenges of being a small studio and make Biomutant the best it can be. This is definitely a game that's going straight on my wishlist for 2021. And here's yet another gaming story, and this one is about Immortals Fenyx Rising, which is one of Ubisoft's more recent titles that was released in December last year. It's not been out long, and it seems as though Ubisoft is already trying to drum up some more sales by releasing a free demo on the Epic Games Store. If you've overlooked Immortals Fenyx Rising, it might be well worth giving this open world game a try. The gameplay and environment is based on Greek mythology, and it's got some great reviews that praise the fun exploration, vibrant graphics, challenging puzzles, and enchanting storytelling. As you progress, you'll find yourself battling legendary beasts like Cyclops, make sure to look away now, Medusa, and Minotaur, using aerial and melee attacks combined with godlike abilities and weapons. The demo is a separate chapter of the game that gives you a taste of the different gameplay elements without spoiling the rest of the storyline. If you like what you see, the game retails for $49.99, or you can get the Legendary Edition, which includes the latest DLC, on sale for £67.19. I'm certainly going to give the free demo a go. Moving on to the next gaming story, on the 7th of November, Biomax? What the fuck is BioWare? What? I was gonna say like you know, like that.
Baymax?
Yeah. Like...
Hello, I am Baymax.
It's created your own character.
Oh my god, I don't even know why.
Ba-la-la-la-la.
Moving on to the next gaming story, which is about the She's thinking Baymax. Moving on to the next story, which is about the upcoming Mass Effect game which BioWare announced on the 7th of November. The original Mass Effect trilogy is a huge favourite amongst the gaming community, and the games managed to win multiple awards. At the time, we learned that the Legendary Edition will be a remastered version that features over 40 pieces of content and DLC from Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3, plus promo weapons, armors and packs. We've now been treated to a first look at the game with a faster frame rate, 4K resolution, better performance and some beautiful visual enhancements. Expect the same exciting gameplay, but with upgraded textures, shaders, models, effects, and audio enhancements. The PC version of the game will now work with a controller, and you can get fully immersed with 21:9 widescreen support. When it comes to the official release date, you won't have to wait long as it's coming on the 14th of May, and you can currently pre-order it on Steam right now for $54.99. The last gaming story this week is about The Medium. The game has been available to play for just over a week, and the developers, the Blooper team, has already announced that the release has been a huge success when it comes to sales. There was quite a bit of research and development that went into its creation, with a setting for the game modelled on a real hotel located in Krakow. However, all of the costs involved have already been recouped within a matter of days, which is a great success for the development team. The reviews of the game have been mixed, with gamers praising the atmosphere and spooky environment, but complaining that it lacked depth and truly scary moments. However, the game overall has sold well, and it might be worth trying out for yourself. If you want to know how to get the best experience on PC or learn more about the specification requirements, make sure to check out my dedicated blog post. The link will be in the description below. Moving on to the hardware chapter of the news, I've got one hardware story for you this week, and it's that Intel has made changes to the Core i9-10900K processor packaging. The flagship in Intel's desktop lineup always comes in a fancy box for a more exciting unboxing experience, and it gives you something to display on a shelf in the back of your Instagram pictures. But whatever you do, don't try and use it as a football, because look what happens to it. Do you hear that, Simon? Don't use it as a football.
What's the name?
The large plastic and cardboard boxes Intel currently uses will be replaced on February the 28th, or more importantly, my birthday. I imagine both old and new packages will be mingled together in warehouses for a while, but if you want to make sure you get a bulky display box, make sure to order before this date. With the rising price of shipping costs and concerns for plastic's impact on the environment, it's no surprise that Intel has made this change. Maybe other manufacturers will make a similar change in the near future. Intel will now be able to fit more than 3 times as many chips onto a pallet, and let's hope it makes them a little bit more affordable too. You can order an i9-10900K complete with enormous show-off packaging on the Overclockers website right now for $499.99. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Overclockers News Weekly. I hope that you enjoyed it, and there was loads and loads of gaming news this week, so let me know in the comments below what demos you'll be trying out. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss next week's episode. I'll see you then.